The quest to win Lord Stanley's mug begins tonight. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. It's playoff time. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Denied with the leather by Bennington.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot.
No, he saved it. Oh, wow.
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. The Flames looking against the half wall. And he takes the dish. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Blues are on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, save on the play.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just Well, he set up for the perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect range transfer and executes with a beauty. There it is, James, the first goal of this playoff series, and everyone wanted that one. You want to play with the lead, and you certainly want to dictate it.
The Blues and their fans are buzzing right now. How about that? A quick strike just minutes into this one.
Well, that quick strike gets them on their feet, and listen, when you're playing, you can feel that energy. You feed off it when your home crowd is cheering for you, especially when you're playing well. No better way than getting on the board first.
Poked away by Weegar.
Wolf's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
The Blues have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Backlund's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. And now he moves it quickly to Coronado. And he loses control of the puck. The Blues play it on the boards. The Flames gain control of it. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Fires it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Blues win the defensive zone faceoff. Great pressure to force the turnover by Sharangovich. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gaining steam here on the attack. Takes the puck. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Neighbors plays the puck. He got all of that one. And now it's grabbed by Pospisil. Grabbed along the board by Broberg. Excellent stick work on the play. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Puts it on net. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. A chance. Puck scooped up by Weegar. Handles the pass. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Now a quick pass to Torchenko. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And they keep the pressure on. Huge steal at his own end. Gains the zone from the right. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Tries to get the puck over to Torchenko. And he slides it quickly to Parayko. Trying to gain a step. He's in! Stones him on the breakaway. Launches it from the point. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store. And we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Calgary's trailing by one after the first period, James, because of the turnovers and the number of them. I mean, they've been static when the puck's on their stick. There's been no motion, and their opponent has closed quickly. They need to change that if they want to get back in this game.
The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
The Flames roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3. Calgary's won the faceoff. Back to the point it goes. Huge stop by Bennington. And he takes the feed. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. And another call against the home team. And these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game. And real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
He's got a step. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net. That's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it.
Dishes it off. Quick feed to Hanley. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. Slides the puck across to Kyrou. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick and he got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they clear that puck. Quick pass to Pahal. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here's a short pass to Weegar. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Play is blown dead with the offside. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Blues win the face-off at center. From the point, takes a shot. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
I really like what this PK unit has done. And James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Blocked in front. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wolf.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. You're on the offensive side of the puck. You want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Quick shot, and that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
And that's broken up. And he slides it quickly to Broberg. And sends it just out of reach. Toropchenko's got it in the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Moves it to Weegar. Takes the feed. Handles the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Joseph. Keeps possession. They've got a 2-on-1. Across the line. Dishes it off. Driving to the net. Oh, it stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Big time stop there.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Moves it quickly over to Bolduc. Moves it to the offensive zone. Shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Binnington's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Pass across to Hanley. Taken along the wall by Anderson. With the bank pass. Quick feed to Hanley. The Flames will play it in their own end. Loses the coverage there. Quick pass to Huberdeau. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Binnington. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Comes up with a monster save in front.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Fires it. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Taken by Huberdeau. Binnington's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Puck grab by Shen. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
This is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Here's a short pass to Huberdeau. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
You will, James. For the playoffs, he's just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
St. Louis picks up the go-ahead goal here in the first half of period number 3, but there is still a lot of runway left in this one.
Yeah, and they're going to have to fight for the middle of the ice because it has not been easy to get there. Yes, they've dominated in terms of possession, but they've been on the perimeter. On that last drive, they weren't afraid to get to the paint.
Moves it to Coronado. Oh, what a stick save!
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Calgary's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Sundqvist won the faceoff. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it quickly over to Bede. Moves the puck to Weegar. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Denies him! Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, and another save!
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Shakes off the coverage. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
And he coughs it up with the pass. Point shot. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Getting into the later stages of this period. St. Louis leads in 2-1. The Blues win the faceoff. Just wide.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. And a nice save there as play continues. Close the puck. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. The Blues gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Quick feed to Huberdeau. Running up Main Street and on the attack. Calgary's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Shakes off the defender. Toss into net. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker had a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. The coach has some choice words for his bench right now. You can just see the negativity on his face and on his demeanor because his team really didn't come ready to play. Now they're trailing in this game. They got a mountain to climb.
St. Louis has been on the puck all night long. The relentlessness pays off with that empty netter just moments ago.
Well, you got to give credit where credit is due, and they earned the win. They're going to earn the victory. They earned the opportunity to hit the empty net, James, because they were in the lead right to the end of the game.
The Blues gain control of the puck. Slides the puck to Sharkovich. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid scores. And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Blues are in the home stretch in this one, leading big time in the third. Puck is dropped, the play resumes. Referee signals penalty coming up. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
With a comfortable lead late in the game, the penalty likely doesn't matter, but you want to kill the first few seconds and the clock all at the same time.
Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. The decisive move is always the hardest to bring home, but at least they're in the driver's seat now, Cheryl.
It's the best place to be, isn't it? When you've got the lead in a playoff series, you just got to maintain it. You want to stretch the distance between you and your opponent, which means you don't want to give them any extra life here, and they'll have to find a way to push to the very end.
Great night of playoff hockey, and we'll do it all again when we see you next time here on EA Sports. Good night.